It all began with a dream, where a silver moon revealed a lagoon glowing with secrets beneath its surface. He felt drawn closer, guided by invisible currents that whispered promises of hidden wonders waiting below. Stepping into the glowing water, he felt the lagoon embrace him, pulling his body into depths shimmering with secrets. He drifted down marble corridors, draped in coral, each wall etched with runes glowing faintly in the dark. The throne room emerged vast and silent, its marble seat covered in coral, guarded by towering statues of kings. Murals glowed alive, revealing gods of water, rituals of sacrifice, and ceremonies that bound rulers to eternity. Deeper inside, he found chambers where treasures glittered faintly, guarded by statues that seemed almost alive. He drifted through ceremonial halls, where stone altars stood adorned with coral, remnants of sacred rituals long forgotten. The murals shifted, revealing processions of rulers who ruled the tides, their crowns glittering with ocean jewels. Suddenly, a hidden passage opened, drawing him toward chambers where secrets of governance and power lingered. The dreamer uncovered chambers of religion, where colossal statues of sea gods loomed above eternal shrines. Here, ceremonies came alive. Crowds of dreamlike figures gathered. Priests raised chalices, and seas responded with thunderous approval. The deeper he went, the palace felt alive, its walls breathing, currents shifting like whispers of ancient kings. He entered a library of stone, where shelves of coral held scrolls glowing with knowledge long forbidden. Visions showed councils of rulers debating, their voices echoing like thunder across submerged marble halls of governance. Beyond the library, he found chambers of artisans, where statues half complete still waited for hands that never returned. The dreamer touched a statue's hand, and for a moment it felt warm, alive, almost reaching back. He moved deeper still, entering vast archives, where murals depicted empires rising and falling beneath endless tides. The dreamer followed glowing currents, leading toward chambers said to guard the final secrets of the kings. At the end, a colossal gate of pearl and coral stood sealed, shimmering with runes of immense power. When he touched the gate, visions erupted, oceans rising, kingdoms drowning, and gods watching in silence. He realized the palace was not merely ruins, but a chronicle, an eternal memory preserved by the ocean itself. The gate trembled, then opened slowly, revealing a chamber glowing brighter than anything seen before. Inside, the crystalline sphere pulsed like a heartbeat, carrying whispers of every king who ever ruled. The dreamer touched the sphere, and suddenly oceans of memory rushed through him like unrelenting tides. He beheld a ceremony where kings surrendered crowns to the sea, binding their legacy forever beneath the waves. The whispers grew louder, telling him he had been chosen to witness what no mortal remembered. Suddenly, he saw a throne room submerged in silence, where kings once ruled, but now only shadows linger. He approached the throne, sensing a presence, as though unseen eyes followed his every move. When his hand touched the throne, cold currents surged, binding him to the memory of kings eternal. The throne dissolved into light, revealing a hidden passage spiraling downward into darker, unknown depths. He descended cautiously, each step echoing with voices of forgotten priests who once guarded sacred secrets below. At the bottom, a cavern opened, filled with statues of guardians, frozen in eternal watchfulness. As he swam closer, one statue's eyes flickered, glowing brighter than all the rest. The statue's gaze pierced through him, and he felt as though the ocean itself measured his worth. At last, the statue dimmed, granting passage, as if the ancient guardians accepted his presence. He approached the glowing altar, sensing it held the final key to the palace's deepest truth. As he touched the altar, currents exploded outward, painting the cavern with visions of ancient ceremonies. He saw rulers bowing to the sea itself, swearing oaths not to power, but to eternal ocean memory. The altar's light dimmed, leaving only silence, as though the sea awaited his own vow. He whispered into the silence, promising to remember and honor the kings of the deep. Suddenly, the cavern trembled, and the altar split open, revealing a hidden chamber glowing with golden light. He entered the golden tunnel, its walls shimmering like liquid sunlight, guiding him toward the palace's core. At the tunnel's end, he emerged into a colossal chamber, radiant with treasures beyond imagination. Among the treasures, he noticed scrolls sealed in coral, glowing faintly with ancient wisdom. As he touched a scroll, visions unfolded, maps of the stars, laws of the sea, forgotten technologies. He realized the palace was more than a tomb, it was a library, preserving memory against time's tide. Yet, as he reached for another scroll, the golden chamber shook, as though resisting his intrusion. The chamber's glow darkened, and shadows rose from the treasures, forming shapes of forgotten guardians. They circled him slowly, their tridents raised, demanding respect for secrets hidden in the ocean's heart. He lowered his gaze, offering silence instead of defiance, and the chamber trembled with recognition. The guardians dissolved into streams of light, merging with the treasures, leaving the chamber glowing with serene acceptance. In their place appeared a single door of pearl and coral, glowing faintly, waiting for him alone. With a deep breath, he reached for the door, ready to uncover the palace's deepest secret. Stepping through the pearl door, he entered a vast abyssal hall, darker yet grander than all before. On the throne sat no king, only a crown hovering, glowing with eternal flame of memory. As he approached, the crown's light reached for him, recognizing the vow he had made. The hall trembled, murals shifting into rivers of light, pouring knowledge directly into his mind. He saw civilizations rise and fall, kings crowned and dethroned, all flowing endlessly in the sea's eternal cycle. As the visions faded, the crown drifted closer, waiting for his decision. Accept or refuse destiny. He reached out slowly, his hand trembling, feeling the crown's glow merge with his heartbeat. The crown settled upon his head, not heavy, but weightless, filling him with light and unbroken memory. Visions returned, not chaotic, but ordered, revealing truths hidden even from the ancient water kings. Yet amid the brilliance, he felt a warning: knowledge is power, but power must remain bound by humility. He bowed to the throne, surrendering pride, accepting only the role of faithful witness. The abyssal hall dissolved into radiant currents, carrying him upward, returning him from dream to waking world. He floated upward, the weight of water fading, replaced by warmth of dawn and waking breath. With each breath, the dream's weight lessened, yet its truths remained etched deeper within his heart. The ocean's embrace loosened, releasing him gently, as though honoring his vow of humility. His eyes opened within the dream, only to realize they were opening in reality, morning light upon him. He lay still, heart pounding, struggling to accept whether the palace was dream or hidden truth. But in his chest, the steady pulse of the crown told him the memory was real. He rose from his bed slowly, carrying with him the weight of oceans and the whisper of kings. Looking into the mirror, he saw not only himself, but echoes of the rulers behind his eyes. He whispered a vow to share the vision so the lost palace is never forgotten. And now he turns to you, the listener, inviting you to dream and witness what he has seen. What if you too have wandered forgotten palaces, visions buried deep within your own dreams? Submit your dreams. Who knows what mysteries await in yours?